During my 20 years as a member of the Wenatchee City Council, I have served with quite a few other council members, including two of the current candidates for mayor. I'm Mark Kulas, and I endorse and support Mike Poirier to be our next mayor. Mike's approach to decision-making is measured, rational, and above all, founded with compassion. Mike truly cares about everyone in our community. This is why I like Mike for mayor of Wenatchee.
So I have different types of conversations with different types of people. And I know that I can find common ground between you and them if I just talk to them long enough, right? But I can also find areas of dissension. And I think that's anybody. Not any one person is going to agree with you 100%. That's the point I'm trying to make. So people can find reasons to like you and agree with you, and there's a lot of reasons to do that. But they're always are going to find reasons that they disagree with you, because there's always going to be something that they disagree with, including me. I don't agree with you 100%, and I am running your campaign. I heard after you did the interview with Dave Fernstein on KPQ, we got some feedback from the listeners and one side or the other. And there was one phone call I got, and it was just from whatever he heard on the air, you doing that interview. He goes, "Oh, I'm not voting for that guy." When you hear that, one, what do you think he heard in that interview to make him say that? And how do you react to like, I mean, nobody's going to agree with you 100%. But do you think they're still going to go out there and agree with you enough to vote for you? Or what? How do you deal with that to get them to realize that you are honestly, genuinely the best choice in leadership for this community?
Boy, that was a lot of information. There.
That's what keeps me up at night.
So I'm going to jump back, and so obviously for my campaign, so everybody knows, Nikki and I, sometimes my words aren't perfect, but we fight a lot. And we, especially at first, and it was like, Nikki had this idea, and I'm like, well, no, I have this idea. Nikki's think, well, you should look at this. Well, we'll look at this. And I think it's good to have people that will question you. And I think it's good to have people that say, wait, what are you doing? In the same token, I also want to be around people that can keep an open mind. Because for the listeners now, because Nikki and I keep an open mind, we always have to go back to the common good. So when people say, hey, I'm not going to vote for you, I'll be real upfront. I don't hardly get any of those.
Yeah.
I'm getting more like 100.
I'm so glad.
100 to 1 maybe. And some people already have their mind made up, and that's great. But I would wish people at least do the research and see who's running and what they stand for, what they have done in the past, what their history is, and what they want for the future. And again, I think if they always keep what's best for our community, it's always going to come back to me. I'm going to be real frank about it. If it comes to what's best for the community, not about myself, it'll always come back to me.
Hi, I'm Mike Poirier, and I've been getting asked a lot lately, why did you decide to run for mayor? Because I truly believe that I am the person right now who is most qualified, and I'm looking out for what is best for everyone in our community as a whole. I know you won't agree with me all the time. Even if you agree with me today, tomorrow we might disagree. I hope that you come to know that even in these times, you can trust that I will make the hard decisions for the betterment of our city.